What is going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here, and today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Division 2 and, well, all this speculation. I want to know people's thoughts and opinions. I'll give you my 10 cents, I'll give you my opinion on what I think is going to be happening or what I predict to happen. But really it's just a video about getting you guys engaged in this conversation, because there's a lot of content creators now speculating and rightfully so. There's been a lot of speculation about what's coming up with the Division 2. So I want to get you guys involved as the community and as the followers of all these different content creators. And before we get into today's video, here is a quick message from today's video sponsor. This video is sponsored by Diving.net. Now, for example, say you're on Division 2 or Destiny 2 even, and you're missing some loot, or you can't get a raid team together to get those crazy exotic items. It's very simple. The Diving.net team offer a service where they go and get that gear for you. Now, I just want to add, they don't use any hacks, any bots, or any kind of third-party software. It is literally done on your account. They guarantee to produce the goods, and believe me, I've heard a lot of good things, and I have used them once just because I wanted to test these guys out. So for example, if we go into the Division 2 and you want an Eagle Bearer. Now, there's some people that can't get the Eagle Bearer. There's some people that can't get 8 people for a raid and are struggling to get on, or maybe you just don't have time. You can go on here, go to purchase, so add it to your cart, make sure you pick your platform. When you go to checkout, if you put in code EK1, you will see a big old discount come off for you. So be sure to go and check Diving.net out. If you have any questions, put them in the chat panel here and they will get back to you. Believe me, their customer service is next to none. It's absolutely incredible. They always respond and they're always good at helping out. As you can see, the managers joined the chat right now and they're typing back. So you can see that's just quickly on a video. So be sure to go and check Diving.net out. Link will be in the description below. So with that being done and dusted, I know you don't usually put ads in my videos, but hey, there's one today. So let's talk Division 2 and the speculation. So the speculation, of course, is that we'll get some huge new content in December. And this has been going around quite a lot. I've been flicking through some YouTube videos and kind of just getting a grasp of what people are saying in the comment section, and also what the creators themselves are saying. And of course, some of it's been wrong. We're not calling, we're not saying that certain people are wrong, but maybe people have put some information out that wasn't correct. But there's a lot of speculation, so it's hard to filter what's correct and what's not correct. So I want to know your opinions on this, so put them in the comment section below. What do you think is going to happen in terms of future content for the Division? Do you think it's going to be in December? Do you think it'll all be at once or separate? Do you think that it's going to be big enough to keep us playing again? And, do you think they're going to do it at all? Because that, of course, is a question. My personal opinion, and this is not by any source or anything like that, it's just literally my opinion. My opinion is that they won't bring it out in December. I think prime time is now for them to start, actually telling us about the content, but they haven't done that. The ETF has had no input at all in this new content, and that's from valid sources within the ETF. Of course, all my other information that I've given you has all come true, so you know that my source is valid. But basically, for them not to have anything to do with it is bad anyway, because the ETF is obviously a good program. Yannick, of course, supports the program. He, I believe he made a comment on Epic Slayer's video regarding the ETF members going to Sweden, which of course is not going to happen, not at least for the Division 2. But yeah, I mean, so having the ETF sat there basically now with nothing to do, nothing to try, and no information is not a good look. Whether they're going to get them involved in this DLC or in this process, I don't know. But really, I think they should, because why not utilize what you have? Give them the information, or at least ask for their opinions and their input, which they haven't done. So usually right now will be a prime time for them to announce it. So it's a couple of months before December to get the hype going, get people back playing this game. Now, people will say, oh, this game's dead. It's not dead. There are still people who play this every day. People play this game a lot. Me personally, I don't play it anymore, very rarely, unless I'm just going to go on for a little short amount of time. But for me, the enjoyment's not there right now because there is nothing for me to do within the game. And I appreciate that a lot of you have things to do still, and there's new players. So, you know, the game is certainly not dead, but it's definitely not where it used to be. I know a lot of my friends lists have kind of disappeared off this game, and like me, I'm playing Destiny 2 more now, just because the fact that there's some new content, new seasons, and it keeps it fresh and making you want to play. Now, with all that being said, of course they're known to not tell anyone anything and just kind of drop stuff on people. Now, I don't think that's going to happen, but there's still a possibility. It's just my thoughts. I hope they do drop it in December, at least drop some of it, because of course there's rumors that they're going to start the DLC and then the seasons are not going to start for a little while after. Hopefully they don't just drop a season for the DLC in December. If they do drop it in December, I really want a big chunk of DLC. And when I say a big chunk of DLC, I don't mean a Warlords of New York. I mean something bigger, something better, something more replayable. But I don't think we're going to get that replayability still. The issue I think we're going to have is when they drop the DLC, I definitely think they'll up the level cap to 50, if not a little bit higher. I think once everyone is at that level and everyone's got their builds back to where they want them, there's going to be nothing more to do. And we're going to be waiting again then for another 6 months to a year for more content. The problem is with this team, they seem to put out small amounts of content that does not last. So there's no roadmap of, look, we're going to bring out this DLC this week, and then in 2 months time or 3 months time you have got this now new DLC or new weapons added, new gear added. I honestly think that's just down to the fact that they don't know what they're adding, and I believe they don't actually know what's coming, and I think they're just kind of winging it. Is that because they're working on their Division 3? I hope so, but highly unlikely in my opinion, and hopefully I'm wrong, that there even will be a Division 3. I don't think they will continue this franchise. I think the franchise is kind of coming to an end, and you know, it goes to show that after Fallout they were going to end the game without actually having any closure. You know, that was the end of the game. They said that's fact. That was going to be the end. There was going to be no more updates until someone then decided, well, you know, actually we need to update this because the community is calling out for it. So for me, Division 3, I don't think that's going to happen, but I hope it does. And honestly, guys, I really do hope it does. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen? What does the future hold for Division 3 or Division 2? Or the Division franchise as a whole? Will there be survival? Will there be something? Let me know in the comment section below. I always want to listen to what you guys say, so every comment I'll answer, and every comment we'll have a discussion on in the comment section. Go ahead, follow me on Twitter, hit me up on TikTok, on Instagram, and wherever else you can find EK1 Gaming TV. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.